Hey guys, it's Princess 3X. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I really hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you're not, welcome back. So today I'm doing my October favorites. I'm going to film and upload this a few days before October ends because the last day of October is Halloween, and I do have some Halloween related favorites that I want to talk about. So I want to get them in before Halloween. So if you want to enjoy them, you can before the actual holiday comes around and goes away. So I'm actually going to start off with non-Halloween favorites. I'm going to do some beauty favorites first. So I'm going to show you guys those. So I have a few beauty favorites. First and foremost, my new hair. Obviously, it is way shorter than the last time I was filming a video, and way darker than the last time I filmed a video. So I did used to have blonde streaks in my hair. I just was tired of it. I get tired of my hair very, very easily if you know me at all. I've had 1,005,000 different hair colors, or I've dyed my hair 1,005,000 different times. I've not had a ton of different hair colors, but I've had a good range of like natural hair colors. But I did do the highlights in a salon. I just got over them. They also went brassy because I wasn't toning them as much as I should because I'm lazy. So I wanted some hair, especially for winter when it's cold and you don't want to do anything. I wanted some hair that was going to be super simple to take care of. So I dyed it dark. I dyed it using a boxed L'Oreal dye. And it was like cool, darkest brown. I wanted something that was anti-brass so that it would sort of cover up the highlights. I still have some chunks in the back of my head that I didn't do that well. Oops. So I'm just going to get one of the Christoph Robin, I think that's his name, ash brown masks and tone all over my hair, see if that helps cover up some of the lighter streaks in the back. But overall, I love the color. It's very witchy, very appropriate for the month, for the time of year. And I think it's just easier. I mean, I don't have to do anything with it, so that's pretty great. I also got a keratin treatment done, so that's one of my favorites. I did it myself at home. I will link below the type that I use because I don't know the name off the top of my head, but my hair was so damaged after the blonde and I hated the way it looked when it was curly. I've always sort of not liked my hair curly because my hair is very thin. And so I just decided to do something that was going to help me sort of permanently straighten it, but not so permanent and not do damage. I want something that would heal damage. So I did a keratin treatment, went really, really well. I'm so unbelievably glad I did it. Like I said, I'll link below the set that I did, and it has changed my hair. It's made it so much easier to manage and straighten. So I did that. What else? I cut it, obviously. I just chopped it at home. My mom doesn't even know I chopped it this short. I just chopped it like literally a minute ago and went to film this video. I love it. I love it so much. I've been wanting something this length for a while now. I've just been seeing all of these like short, very sleek, very attractive bobs and wanted something that I could do myself. So I just bought some hair shears on Amazon and chopped it off. It looks so much healthier now too because I chopped off a lot of my dead ends. So yeah, but into the actual physical favorites. The first is by Sacha, Juan, I don't know, because it says Stockholm, so like how do you actually pronounce this? I don't know, but it is a hair brand, and it is, as far as I know, completely vegan and cruelty-free. I don't think they heavily advertise that, but everywhere I've looked online on their site and everything, it says that like every product is vegan. I got 2 products from this brand via Riley Rose. They were having a huge family and friends sale and a huge like just general sale on a bunch of products where they were 50% off. This brand is pretty pricey. So regular price, I don't necessarily recommend it, but you could probably find some good deals online if you look hard enough. Like I said, I got them on Riley Rose for a really good deal. I got a couple of products, but I'm only going to be showing you the one that I really like and have been using. This is the Hair Repair, which is their mask slash heavy duty conditioner. This one has amazing reviews. It is sold at Sephora and various places online. And I got this because I wanted something sulfate free for my hair. You're supposed to use sulfate free products once you have a keratin treatment. My dog is outside my door begging to come in, but I know if he comes in, he's just gonna wreck. He's gonna be a one-man wrecking team. I have used this 2 or 3 times now, and every single time I do, I feel like it really is helping repair my hair. It leaves my hair really, really soft and silky. And this is the smaller bottle, but it's so great. I think I'll probably end up repurchasing it. The smaller bottle is originally $18. I got it half off for $9. But I probably will just splurge on the big bottle because this stuff is so great, and for it to be vegan and cruelty free is really fantastic as well. So really glad I ended up trying this out. If you're looking for a deep conditioner that's sulfate free, I 1000% recommend this stuff. And then my last beauty favorite, I have this French Girl Le Lip Tint in Cerise, I think is the color. I picked this up at Madewell just because I've been wanting to try these for forever. My Madewell had them in stock, my local Madewell, and I swatched it, thought it was really pretty, and so I picked it up. This is organic, vegan, and cruelty-free, of course, and it looks really dark in the tube, but I'm actually wearing it on my lips right now. It's more of a rosy pink shimmery shade, and it's just really pretty, really easy because it feels like a lip balm, but it actually leaves a decent amount of color on the lips, easy to throw in your bag and just constantly reapply throughout the day. So I'm glad I ended up getting this. Moving into random favorites real quick. Before I hit fashion, I'm going to show you guys my random favorite. This is hard to see what this looks like, but this is a Speck case that I got for my phone. I did have a case on my phone, but it was not protecting it from damage, so I just picked this up really randomly at a TJ Maxx. I wasn't even thinking about it, and it has become my like favorite thing to stare at. It is a gold glitter type case, and I have a gold iPhone 8 Plus, and so they match really well together. It's so shiny and pretty on the phone. I can't show you on the phone because obviously I'm recording on the phone, but this is definitely one of my favorites. It's protective, but it's also so pretty, super simple, but I really love it. I just wanted to mention it. It's like one of my favorite things right now. So first fashion favorite are thrifted items and some new sustainable items that I just got in my wardrobe. I'm going to be doing an entire haul, so just keep an eye out for that. I don't want to mention too much right now, but I did shop a sample sale from one of my favorite slow fashion brands, and got some really great pieces. I'm wearing one of the pieces, this bodysuit, today, and it's fantastic. So you might be able to guess the brand from what I'm wearing, but pick that up. This blazer is not thrifted actually, but yeah, I'm really excited to do a thrift haul slash slow fashion brand haul. I also have been really obsessed with old vintage Levi's, specifically the 550s, and I finally learned my exact size in the 550s. If you're wondering what size I am, I normally wear a 34 in ASOS jeans, and I typically am like a size 12/14, large/extra large, depending on what brand I'm buying from, and I wear a 16 in the vintage Levi's because they run small, so always a size up in Levi's. But these I got on Poshmark for $12, which is awesome. They're high-waisted, they're a tapered leg, they just fit so well. They slim out the stomach, perk up the butt. I don't love this wash in particular, but I did just order a light wash one, so I can't wait to get that pair. I did raw out the hem, of course, as I always do. They came with a finished hem, but if you want to get into some Levi's, the 550s are so great, so love those. Another fashion favorite that is still in the bag because I want to protect it is this dress from Réalisation Par. I did a huge Réalisation Par haul. I'm not going to be doing a full haul on them simply because they're technically not a sustainable brand. They're not a slow fashion brand either. They do have limited designs, so that's great. They don't like put out a ton of different designs, but I don't necessarily think that the way that they're manufactured or any of that is sustainable. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just don't see anywhere on their site where they've talked about that. Regardless, I did pick up some stuff from them because they had a sale, and their pieces are really high quality in my opinion. They're really beautiful pieces, really well designed. So this piece in particular I love. I featured this in a fashion video recently that I'll link below, a lookbook. But this is the Tia dress, which they just restocked. It might be out of stock again, but it's a limited edition slip dress that they created in this like peach color, and I've been really loving the look of slip dresses recently for the fall and winter. It has this beautiful like die cut embroidery type thing on the chest here, and I styled it with a white tee under top underneath it during the lookbook, but I think it could also work with a turtleneck underneath. I just recently got a maxi cardigan that I plan on wearing over top of it with like boots and a longer camel jacket. I saw a look like that on Instagram and I think it would be really, really pretty. So glad I ended up picking this up, and I'm just really loving slip dresses right now. They're having a moment for me right now. Speaking of silk pieces, I'm gonna jump ahead to a bit of a random favorite here as well, that has to do with that. I picked up some special detergent for all my silks because I have a ton of silk pieces right now, mostly from Realisation Par, and this one I think is vegan. Yes, so this is vegan and cruelty-free and supposed to be eco-friendly, non-toxic, biodegradable, allergen-free. And yes, it is vegan and cruelty-free, it says. It's also free of petroleum, phosphate, phthalates, and artificial color. It is by the Laundress. You can buy this on Amazon, which is where I bought mine. This is the Delicate Wash, and it's for silk, synthetics, and blends. It looks like a small container, but it's concentrated, so you only need a capful. I think it's 2 capfuls if you're hand washing, 4 capfuls if you're running it on a delicate wash. So if you're just hand washing, which is what I do with my silk pieces, you get 32 washes out of this. I just get a bowl, I fill it with water, I put 2 capfuls of this in here, and then I wash my garment by hand, and then I rinse it out with another bowl full of water, and then I hang it to dry. I also bought a steamer so I can steam them if they needed to be steamed. The Realisation Par pieces don't need to be steamed. They dry pretty wrinkle-free, so that's pretty great, but this stuff is really great for washing silk pieces. It smells really, really great when you're washing. The smell does not stay on the garment, so if you're sensitive to scents, it's not going to stay on the garment after washing. It will dry off. But yeah, I recommend this if you've been looking for a silk or synthetic wash for your clothes. Going along with that, I picked up the Laundress's Wash and Stain Bar. This is made of vegetable soap, borax, and essential oils. You could make this on your own if you wanted to. I just picked theirs up because I was already ordering the wash, and it looks like that. Just comes in a paper wrapping. Doesn't smell too crazy, smells pretty much what you would think it smells like soap. But I used this to get deodorant stains off of my Realisation Par wrap dress, and it worked like a dream. So you just wet the garment, scrub this on, and then scrub it off with water, and it got the deodorant stain off perfectly. So this is gonna be my new go-to bar for that on all of my clothes. Really, really glad I ended up picking this up. It's pretty great. So the Laundress is fantastic. Totally recommend it if you need a vegan, eco-friendly, cruelty-free soap. Then into Halloween favorites, because this video has gone on long enough. So I have been watching a ton of Halloween shows and movies recently. I wanted to share them with you, so if you want to get in the spoopy mood, the Halloween mood, you can check them out. I feel like, did I hit myself? Why do I suddenly have a pimple on my forehead? So first and foremost, I'm just gonna go with the one that I've been tweeting about. Sorry about this on my forehead. It suddenly appeared. I don't know what's going on. It's like a bug bit me almost. It feels like a mosquito bit me. Great. So I watched all of Sabrina, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. It is spot on. It's so good. The soundtrack is fantastic. I Put a Spell on You is in there briefly, so that's a really great part. And just the actors, the plot, the soundtrack, the cinematography, I mean, everything is so on point with Sabrina. If you have been wanting to watch it, knock it out because it's so great. I also watched a few random movies and shows. I watched Light as a Feather on Hulu, which is a little cheesy, but I think it's fun and it's actually sort of semi-interesting. I watched the whole thing in a couple days, so recommend it. My dog is outside my door just dying to get in. And I also watched Seven in Heaven, which is on Netflix. It's an M. Night movie. Once again, a little cheesy, but I enjoyed it. I also watched The Haunting of Hill House, which is another really, really fantastic show on Netflix for this Halloween. Even Stephen King tweeted about it and said it was a work of genius. Totally agree. It is so well done. Once again, actors are spot on, plot is spot on. It's a really great version of what it's based on, in my opinion, and it's fantastic from start to finish, and it will like have you on the edge of your seat. There's so many like twists that you don't expect at all. You expect it to be very cut and dry, but there are a few twists thrown in that will have you like, oh my gosh. So I really love The Haunting of Hill House. It's spookier than Sabrina, so if you want something a little creepier, I recommend watching Haunting instead, but I watched both and they were both really fantastic, just two different moods in my opinion. And I also watched, what else did I watch? There's another movie I think that I wanted to mention. Oh, I watched Creeped Out, which is a series on Netflix for kids, actually. It's a spoopy series for kids. And it's a UK series, but it's fun. I don't know, if you're not into spooky stuff, if you're not into creepy stuff and you want to get in the Halloween spirit, I recommend Creeped Out. It's for kids, but the plots are actually pretty interesting. It's like a Halloween-y Black Mirror for kids. It's like a weird concept, but it's done well in my opinion, and I enjoyed watching that as well. So that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was very long-winded, but I wanted to get through everything. I had a lot of favorites to talk about this time around, and I wanted to share all my Halloween favorites so you guys could watch them and get in the Halloween spirit. If you're like me and you're not dressing up or going anywhere or doing anything, and it's still cold outside where you are, if you're on the East Coast, it's already pretty cold here. So it's a great excuse to curl up in a blanket with some coffee or hot cocoa or whatever and just binge watch some Halloween movies. So totally recommend doing that. Watch some throwbacks if you want to. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there's anything you want to see from me as far as video types go, just let me know and I will try to get them done. But other than that, I will talk to you guys later.